Hey, what's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Tonight I'm taking a look at one from Dogfish Head out of Delaware. This is going to be their Pennsylvania Tuxedo. So this is a pale ale that is actually, as they say, a concoction with hand-picked spruce tips and citrusy hops. Comes in at an ABV of 8.5%. Actually seen this one around a couple times, but just recently picked it up for the first time. Don't know why I hadn't done it previously. It looks interesting enough, and I am a fan of pale ales, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. You can see right there on the label, this one $2.99. I don't know whatever it costs in your area, but seemed pretty reasonable for this type of beer. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. Wow, just popping that top already, I'm smelling some of the hops coming out. There you go. Pretty nice pour there. Get that set there so you guys can see the bottle. And as you can see, has a pretty much deeper orange amber color. Head came out just over a finger, sitting just off-white, almost like a cream color, but breaking down at a pretty good pace. It's about 3/4 of a finger right now. Do have some haziness on the beer, not seen all the way through. Get a light behind it. I can make out a little bit more of it, kind of get a shadowy type look. But it's definitely the color you will want for that pale ale. From the hop scent, I'm picking up a good note of the pine action taking place. Get a little bit of that citrusy action in there as well. A little bit of a floral type action. It does have a nice clean smell to it as well. But it's got a nice character that's pretty crisp. I mean, you get that nice whiff of everything, and then it pretty much cuts off nicely. Not having to sniff really hard to get it out of the glass. But a decent smell and aroma. Let's go ahead and check the taste. Wow. That's got a lot of good mouth flavor taking place there. Get a nice mouth coating effect. It's got a nice feel and a texture. Almost like a syrupy type texture on it, but it still holds a nice crisp texture with it that you would expect to get on a pale ale. Gets off the tongue very nicely. It's around the mouth. I'm getting pretty good action along those lines. A nice mouth feel on it. Do get some bitterness as you would expect, and then on the back end, that nice break that you want from the initial to the finish is right there. Good sting to the tip of the tongue. Not really picking up too much of the alcohol, although there is a little bit of a warming sensation in the taste. Slight bit of an astringency in there. But I really do like that break on the back. As it just goes down, there's really not any throat burn. There's no harshness. Carbonation sits very nicely on this one. You can now see that the head is really getting down to almost the end. It is leaving some lacing behind. But the big thing is the cheek action I'm really getting off of this one. A lot of good mouth tingling taking place. A lot of good flavors. I feel like the duration on this one is very nice. I can sit it down here, have a conversation, still have things kicking around a little bit. Do get a sense of kind of a floral in the cheeks as well. You definitely get that spruce pininess with it. I will say that the citrusy hops, the citrus isn't as strong. It's more of the pine on this, making it almost like a UK type, pale ale versus an American pale ale. Or I should say maybe English pale ale, but really good quality to it. And again, that texture has a slight bit of a syrupy feel, but not an overly syrupy feel, not like your strong ales or things along those lines, but enough of a touch that it gives you like a little bit of a different layer in that texturing. But it's very smooth. A lot of people drink pale ales, they don't get that smoothness because of the bitterness. This one has no problem being smooth there. Really well put together beer, again, from Dogfish Head, who were out of Delaware. We had just done, I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this, but more recently we had done a show featuring Dogfish Head on one of the Thursday night beer flows. Just a solid brewery all the way around. Body on this one, 8.5%, but it feels to be more of a medium body beer. You just want to sit here and really enjoy it, which I have to be careful of that because I do have to take a picture of this, and I'm going to end up drinking right through it. So I better stop at this point. But yeah, definitely one to check out if you happen to see it. Well worth it. Glad I finally went ahead and pulled the trigger and picked it up. But the Pennsylvania Tuxedo from Dogfish Head. If you've had it before, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this one. I think it's a winner. So I'm going to go ahead and finish drinking this. I appreciate you swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching you guys next time. As always, keep drinking good craft beer. And remember to always get your beer on. Cheers.